My family is pressuring me to divorce my husband, and I finally discovered they knew something I didn't. My husband Nate and I have been together for 10 years, married for 4. We were best friends first, inseparable since we were teenagers. He treated me amazingly. Constant dates, thoughtful gifts, vacations together, everything was perfect. Then 2022 hit. Nate lost his job and hasn't been able to keep one since. 15 jobs in 2 years. He always blames the employers, says the cards are stacked against him. I've tried to stay supportive because when I was unemployed for 4 months in 2021, he was my rock. But things changed. We stopped going out because he said it made him feel bad when I paid. No more gifts, no more compliments, barely any family gatherings. I started lying to my family about jewelry and electronics I bought myself, telling them he got them for me just to get them to shut up. The divorce comments started when my car engine went out. I couldn't afford the $9,000 repair while covering most of our bills. My dad had to put down $5,000 to help me get a new car. My family's main question, why didn't Nate help? I couldn't tell them he couldn't afford it. The damage was done. Then the drinking started. Not daily, not even weekly. But when Nate drinks now, he gets blackout drunk. He doesn't remember the night before. I kept asking him to stop or limit it to 1 drink at family gatherings. I'm an adult. I know when to stop, he'd say. He doesn't. The breaking point came at my cousin's funeral. Nate sat with me but didn't speak the entire time, not even to comfort me. He didn't understand why I was devastated since my cousin and I weren't on speaking terms. It was like having rose-colored glasses ripped off. Last week, Nate called out of work with a headache despite being on multiple attendance warnings. I snapped. You don't get to skip work every time you have a headache. I get migraines and still go to work because we're adults with responsibilities. You're overreacting, he said. Of course you'd say that because I let you do whatever you want all the time. I left to my sister's house and broke down. That's when they told me the truth. My brother and sister have been secretly giving Nate money to take me on dates for my birthday and anniversary ever since he first lost his job. My sister even paid his portion for 2 family vacations. I wasn't going to go because I couldn't afford both of us, but she could tell how sad I was. They'd known all along how badly I was trying to make it work and were trying to help without making me feel worse. Friday night, I told Nate we needed a serious conversation. I cried and begged him to go to therapy, couples or solo, I didn't care which. He refused. Therapy is a waste of time and money, just paying someone to talk to you. We don't need anyone in our business. We can deal with it ourselves. Obviously we can't. He finally opened up slightly. In short, he thinks the world owes him something. When he first lost his job, he went to his parents for help and they refused. He's been bitter ever since, saying, it's the least they could do. You're not a child anymore, I told him. You're an adult. Your parents don't owe you anything. Then I addressed him taking money from my siblings. Why does it matter where the money came from? He said. You wanted to go out and I made it happen. He doesn't see any problem with it at all. All you care about is money, he said. My love and loyalty is never enough. That's when it hit me. I'd completely lost myself trying to be a good wife. I missed every sign while drowning in the effort to keep us afloat. We're separating. I'm keeping the house because I don't trust him to keep up with bills or cleaning. He's staying with family. I gave him until our lease is up in May to show me with actions, not words, that things can change. Honestly, with his track record, I'm not holding my breath, but it's tearing a hole in my chest thinking about filing for divorce. My therapist said something that broke me. Your marriage not working out does not mean you failed. I didn't get married to get divorced, but I'm realizing now that sometimes trying to save someone who doesn't want to be saved means drowning yourself in the process. My family was right all along. They just loved me enough to help quietly while I figured it out on my own.